So I am pleased to announce that SafeTrade will be supporting the launch of Enon. Now, I will talk about SafeTrade at the end of the video, why this is significant, and I'll talk about the new user interface, etc. But right now, I just want to talk about Enon and talk briefly about this project. This is a brand new cryptocurrency. As you can see here, it is a fork of Zclassic and Bitcoin. If you have one Zclassic coin, you'll be rewarded on a ratio of 2 to 1. So if you have one Zclassic coin, you will get 2 Enon coins and keep your original Zclassic coin. Bitcoin holders will be on a ratio of 1 to 1. So Enon, ANON, ANON, whatever you want to call it. That's basically it. It's a fork of Zclassic and Bitcoin. Now, obviously, there's going to be some comparisons drawn between this and Bitcoin Private because that, launched from a fork of Zclassic and Bitcoin as well. But if we go down, we can see it's a little bit of a different coin. It really is. So it's going to offer privacy, but it's going to launch on Equihash 1445. So this isn't on Equihash 209, which means it can't be mined by ASIC miners as yet. Of course, that does change over time. This is a masternode coin. 65% is going to miners, 35% is going to masternode holders, and there is no founders fee and there's no pre-mine. And I believe it's 500 coins for masternodes. So all you would need is 250 Zclassic to have enough for a masternode on the first day. Now, despite the fact it's called Enon and there's an emphasis on privacy, everyone in the team seems to be very transparent about who they are. Founded by Jake Greenbaum, known as the Crypto King. And they've all got links to their LinkedIn pages, their Twitter pages, etc. Now, I don't claim to know a huge amount about this project per se. I've looked at the website, I've had a skim through the white paper, but I came across a kind of summary of what the coin is. So I'll show you that. I saw this on Discord, and this was sent to me by Archimedes from the SafeCoin team. So you can see it here that the fork date is 10th of September, 9 PM Eastern Time. So that's about 2 AM in the UK. Mainnet live within 48 hours after the snapshot. So within 48 hours of that snapshot will be the first block. Then it's got an explanation there of 2 to 1 for Zclassic, 1 to 1 for Bitcoin. Collateral required for masternode 500 Enon. They estimate 26.4 million Enon at the snapshot, but a max supply of 40 million. On January 2019, there will be a coin burn. And what that means is there's going to be a lot of coins that aren't claimed. And yeah, in a few months' time, those coins will be burned. The block reward, 1 megabyte, 50 Enon every 10 minutes. They're going to implement SegWit, Lightning implementation post-fork. 65% to miners, 35% to masternodes. And yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Founders fee, none. Pre-mine, none. ZK Snarks. Now, if you're interested in this project, first thing you should do is go to the website. Go to the Discord as well, but they have posted a kind of up-to-date how to claim your coin article as well. So if you do have Zclassic or Bitcoin and you want to claim Enon, read this article. I'll link to it below the video and you can check it out. But there's a few different supported wallets. Trezor, Economy, Jax. There's a few other ones as well. And they give you a detailed explanation of how you can claim your coins. But essentially, you just have to have your coins in one of these wallets. Alternatively, you can have your Zclassic or your Bitcoin on SafeTrade. But Cryptopia and Trade Satoshi will also be supporting it. Now, the important thing is that SafeTrade will actually be the exclusive, the only exchange to have Enon for the first day or two. And that's quite a significant milestone for the project. But you can hold your coins in any of those wallets or in Cryptopia, Trade Satoshi, or SafeTrade. I'll leave a link. You can check this out. You can see what it's about. What I would do is read this article, read the website, read the white paper. If you've got any further questions, go to the Discord. Go to the Discord, check it out, ask what you need to ask, and make sure you understand what's happening before the snapshot. Now, let's go back to SafeTrade. First thing to note is this is quite significant for the project because it's going to bring in a significant number of users. It's going to increase volume by a huge amount. The way that I look at it is kind of accelerating the growth of the project, the growth of the exchange, because we're going to be getting the kind of trading volume that we wouldn't have expected to see in maybe 3 or 6 or maybe even 12 months time. You know, we really are kind of jumping forward with this. Now, from a technical point of view, you don't just invite everyone and expect it to go smoothly. Forks can be very, very stressful. I looked at the Bitcoin private fork. If you go back to my earlier videos in the year in February, the start of March, when Bitcoin private launched, and obviously there's going to be a lot of parallels between this project, you know, the fork of Enon and the fork of Bitcoin private, but Cryptopian Trade Satoshi really did struggle with the volume of trading that was going on, which is understandable. You can be getting 50 or 100,000 users at the same time trying to log on, trying to sell their coins. And what they've had to do is scale SafeTrade up. The hosting costs are insane now. Jeff and the team have scaled up the infrastructure. Really, I can't put my figure on it. You know, I was going to say 5 times there, but that'd be guessing. I think it might actually be more. But he's invested a huge amount of money into increasing the infrastructure of the exchange so that it can handle this volume. And what the team is doing is trying to handle all that and make sure that, you know, it doesn't go down, everything goes smoothly, and excuse me, and you know, everyone in part of the team, everyone who's part of the team, including myself, we will be trying to help with support, with answering questions and all that, which kind of ties into what I was saying yesterday with Discord, where I don't want to have all these messages every day because this is going to be very time consuming. Now, one of the things you may have noticed here with regards to SafeTrade is that the homepage is looking a lot better. They've got this snazzy splash page here, the homepage. Now, this is something that they probably will change again. They are working on the UI. So you might see some, you know, some small kind of cosmetic changes on the homepage soon. But the biggest change has been the exchange itself. I mean, look at that. If I hide my webcam for a second, you can see here. Now, one thing to stress about this new UI. This is a work in progress. I cannot stress this enough. And I will be completely honest. This new UI, in comparison to the previous one, isn't as good right now, in my opinion. And I'm part of the team, so I probably shouldn't be saying that. One of the blog posts that I published in the blog a while ago has got a screenshot of the earlier one. Now, the previous UI, the previous user interface, this got a lot of comparisons to GraviX because this is a common look. This is, you know, the actual exchange is based on software that GraviX is using. GraviX is using a very, very early version of it. Now, despite the fact that SafeTrade always had a much more improved and much more modern back end with all these different things happening in the back end as far as how it's actually designed and structured, the front end looked the same. And that is, you know, that was the design. And you know, I did quite actually like this design. It was good. If you look at the previous design and how it worked, and you look at the new UI, you know, a lot of people might think that it's a step backwards. And right now, I think that could be good criticism. It could be honest criticism. But I spoke to Jeff about this. It looks like it's a step backwards, but it's not. It's actually a massive step forward. You know, and this is the thing, you know, a lot of people just see the front end and they just see what's happening at the front end of a website. But really the real stuff happens, in particular with an exchange, the real difference happens in the back end. So, you know, Jeff and the team focused a lot on security and all these different things in the back end of the project. But the front end looked like other exchanges. Now, the problem with that previous user interface, the previous UI, was that it was very difficult to make any changes to it. So if, you know, Jeff had to change anything, anyone in the team wanted to make any change, they had to restart the server, they had to do all these different things. Now, the new UI is being worked on. In fact, for a few days, they didn't even have the logo up because they were still tweaking things and testing things. But the new UI, the new user interface, is highly customizable. And what that means is, moving forward, the team can make a lot of changes. They can test lots of things. They can introduce new things to the exchange, to the trading pages. They can add all these different things very quickly, very easily, and very effectively. So if you look to if you look on the SafeTrade website, if you look on the exchange in a few months' time, it could look very different to this. And those changes that will be implemented can be implemented much more easily. So it's one of those things that, you know, I think a lot of people who were using SafeTrade before and they were used to this design and then they saw it like this, yeah, it was a little bit of a surprise. But I can assure you, I mean, I've spoke to Jeff about this, and I'm trying to find my water there. I spoke to Jeff about this, and this is a significant step forward. It is. But I do think, you know, as far as the launch of Anon goes, this is another significant milestone. Over the last few weeks, SafeTrade has added quite a few coins. They've added Genesis, they've added Dogecoin, Ravencoin, Zclassic, Bitcoin Private. It has been added, but it'll basically be live in about a day. And then Anon. So they've added a lot of new coins. All these new coins have been added to the exchange. We're going to see a huge amount of volume on the exchange. We're going to see a huge number of new users. And yeah, the team, we're hoping that it all goes very smoothly. It's very difficult to plan out these things. You know, you have to plan for the worst and hope for the best kind of thing. But I'll be chipping in. I'll be doing some blog posts, but I'll be helping out in you know, as far as support goes as well. They're implementing a new help desk and all these different things as well. So it's all, you know, everything is moving forward at a very fast pace. But I'll leave links to the Anon website. Please do check it out. Please do check out their white paper. And if you are interested in claiming coins, please do check out this article. It does detail everything that you need to know as far as claiming your coins. But failing that, go to Discord, ask what you need to ask, and make sure you know what is happening. But from a selfish point of view, as someone that's part of the SafeCoin team, we're very lucky to have Enon select SafeTrade as one of the exchanges that's going to support the fork. And you know, I guess you could say this is the first real test of the exchange. And you know, we're going to plan and make sure everything is going well. So this could be a catalyst for the exchange. It could really bring in a lot more users. You know, and sometimes that's all any project needs, whether it be a cryptocurrency coin or any cryptocurrency service, is just a catalyst, a kickstart to get it going and to bring the people in. It's kind of a catch-22 with exchanges, because if you don't have the volume, if you don't have the users actually trading, then it's hard to attract people to trade. But how do you get those people if you don't have the volume? So this is a significant milestone, and I'm really happy to be part of the team and to be helping out with this. You know, as a YouTuber, I look at a lot of projects, and you know, sometimes my job, or not my job, my responsibility, I guess, is to look at something, give my opinion, see what I like and see what I don't like. But you know, it keeps my feet on the ground sometimes being part of the SafeCoin team, because you do get an appreciation that every little change that happens on, you know, in a project, whether it be a coin or an exchange, you realize the work that goes on in the background. So thanks for watching, guys. I do appreciate you all watching. Please do leave a comment down below, and I'll leave links to the Anon website and all that. Check it out. Let me know what you think. And it's one of those things, you know, it's you know, best of luck to the guys in the Anon team, but for SafeTrade, you know, it's a significant milestone, regardless of, you know, how this coin does in a year's time. But Anon does look actually okay. I like some of the things that are doing. No pre-mine, no founder's fee. It's a fair block reward, 65% to miners. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, take care.